Oh, there's the music. I remember when we had Chris on the phone saying this is his fight song when he walks in.
Yeah.
And I won't back down. Where is he? Is he here?
There's Chris. Gotta crank his music when he
Chris
enters.
In here. Yeah, there he is. There he is.
Won't back down.
Oh, listen to your
Chris. Nice to finally meet you.
walk-in pump-up song.
Yeah.
How you doing, man? Congratulations.
Thank you.
I think the last time we talked to you, have a seat there and put on. You got headphones?
Yep, got it.
Yeah.
Last time we talked to you was right before your fight with Anderson, and you went out there and
Doesn't go down
still
I don't know.
still undefeated, knocking off Anderson Silva. So congratulations for that. I mean,
Thank you.
10-0, and now you're going to do it again.
That's right.
I was thinking, what the hell? I mean, usually they give a guy a couple other guys in between time, but
They're anxious, Frank.
And at the end of the fight where you defeated Anderson, he was like, "I'm done. I'm out. I'm retiring." And this is the end, and that didn't seem to last very long. So.
Yeah, you know, he just got knocked out, obviously, and he's never been knocked out before. First time he's ever lost in UFC, so he obviously, I don't think, was thinking straight when they were doing that interview. So, yeah, we're fighting again, and you know, obviously, usually once you lose, you have to, go fight some other guys. But he's been the champ for so long, greatest of all time, so he deserves a rematch. Do it right away.
Yeah, he won it right away.
Oh, he must want to just go for blood with you.
It's perfect.
It is perfect.
Good.
Every time I look at your name, my brain hurts because I always want to say Weidman.
Weidman. I used to be kind of like pissed off when people call me Weidman and try to correct them. No. Then I found out recently that my name actually it's supposed to be pronounced Weidman. Because they changed the name a bunch of times, and originally it was like W-I-E-D and 2 N's at the end, and then they changed it through like the last 100 years. Well, you could
change it and just make it W-I-D, just Weidman, so there is no confusion. Like I look at him like Weidman. No, I always want to say Weidman.
Yeah, might as well.
Hey, as long as they're saying your name, you can mispronounce it a little bit.
It's okay.
You're still champ.
UFC 168, Weidman. No, Weidman versus Silva 2.
Whatever.
Saturday, December 28th, at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. Now, tickets go on sale this Friday, 10 a.m., Ticketmaster.com. This will probably be one of the most anticipated as far as like big ticket sellers, where you look out in the crowd and there's be just filled with celebs because of this, I guess, epic battle. I mean, now you guys will have this. As far as rivalries or whatever like this,
it's huge.
Yeah, it's huge. And wanting to get a taste, because I remember after you won, there were some people saying, well, maybe he did it on like he lost, like he wasn't prepared or lost, like he wasn't really into that first fight with you.
Yeah. There's a lot of doubters out there.
A lot of doubters.
So, and going into this fight, there's a lot of people on the inside of MMA who are like, Weidman really does have a chance to beat Anderson Silva. He could be, he has the tools to do it. A lot of people didn't really believe. There's a lot of doubts there. And when I actually did it, now it's like, oh, there's no way Anderson Silva was really being serious if he got knocked out. He's been such a phenom for so long that people just can't imagine him really losing.
But that does take away your win. Like when somebody says, oh, well, he wasn't even like trying. Thanks for taking away my win.
Drunk.
It's like, that's not fair.
It's good, though. It's good because now I get a second chance it'll amp up the second fight.
Oh, before you start, you'd be like, are you into this one? You're really going to try this time?
Yeah, you're really
going to go on record?
Yeah.
This is you're giving your all? Oh.
This one he's pissed.
Right.
Now I'm in trouble.
I suppose you watched the fight this past Saturday.
Yep, I was
John
there.
Jones and Alexander Gustafsson. Hell of a fight.
Awesome fight, man. Yeah, I was right there. Great seats, and
well, I would hope so.
Yeah, loved it. Great time.
So you being just the judge, I mean, obviously you didn't let it go to the judges. You knocked out Anderson, but this one went to the judges, and leaving it in the judges' hands. It says never leave it in the judges' hands. Mm-hmm. Your own personal opinion. Do you think, John?
When I was there, I was kind of just enjoying the fight. I wasn't really like judging it, but at the time I was like, I think Gustafsson might have won this.
Yeah, I did too.
But I have to really go back and really watch the fight and then really try to figure out who won. I'll do that some point.
Because for a layman, because I love UFC and I watch, but I don't know all the little points that you guys are getting along the way. You know what I mean? Where you're starting to go, well, I didn't even know that counted, or as so many submissions or whatever it is. So somebody like me is watching. It just might look like one person won, and all of a sudden it's like, oh no, he had way more,
let's say when you're the
hits or kicks
champ,
or whatever.
the challenger always has to come in and they have to beat the champ. You can't.
I don't know.
really
I think that's just a misconception, though, because if that was true, that would be like corruption almost. Because the judge is like, well, it comes down. There's 3 judges at the end of every round. They just say who they thought won that round, and so it doesn't really matter who is champion or not. They're putting down who they want. So if the judges are taking a side because someone's a champion, that's not really supposed to.
That's why you just get in there and knock them out.
But yeah, you have to think in your head, just no matter what, whether it's a title fight or not, you can't leave it to the hands of the judges because you never know what's going to happen.
Because of me, I mean, as a UFC fan and watching the John Jones fight and Alexander Gustafsson fight, when he couldn't take him down, like he kept trying, and being able to stuff John Jones, which that's like one of the things that he does and what he's known for, that he can take a guy down anytime. He took him down once, but to be able to stop him that many times, I know you don't get points on stuffs, do you? I mean, like if you stop a takedown, do you get a point, or is this like?
It's all, I guess it depends on the judge. I don't know if there's not really. It's not like they add up points or anything like that. Yeah. But I know what you mean.
For avoiding.
Yeah, I think
around the ring. Avoiding you.
I think John Jones gets some props. I guess we'll call it props for going for the takedown, and then he gets a little. I think it almost gets negated. He gets points almost or props for whatever, not getting taken down, and then same thing for John Jones. But.
Chris Weidman hanging out with us. So in your Weidman versus Silva 2, what are you is the plan different this time than it was the first time?
Same thing, same plan as every single one of my fights. Just go forward and mix it up.
How do you think he's going to change this? I mean, obviously he got knocked out first time.
I don't know. The serious Anderson Silva is going to come out. No, I don't really know. His thing is to put his hands down and try to deceive you and make you feel like you don't belong in the cage with him. He's done that so many times. So I don't know if he's going to go away from what makes him great. If he does, I'm ready for it. If not, I'm ready for it. So it doesn't really matter to me.
Chris, I see wedding rings. You're married.
Yes.
Now, was your wife with you before you got into Ultimate Fighting?
Yes. Yeah.
How was that sales pitch to her?
Oh,
Here, babe,
tough.
Here's what I'm thinking of doing. And she's going, I am not going to sit there and watch you nearly die every day. I can't imagine I watch the fights. I love it, but I'm not connected in a love way to these people. I can't imagine being your wife and sitting there.
Great question. Yeah, it was pretty much in the beginning. It was hard to get that pitch across. It was tough times. I was at the time I was coaching at Hofstra University. I was getting my master's degree, and she was just like, and I started telling her, I really think this is what I'm meant to be. I want to do this. She's like, you are not doing this. She stuck with me throughout. She was my whole wrestling career. Mm-hmm. It was all kind of about me. I'm always traveling, doing this, doing that.
And now you're getting your master's. We were gonna have a nice.
She thought everything was gonna be good. We're done.
Right.
She went through the hard part, and now it got a lot harder. So she was just basically like, if you could find a way to make enough money to supplement the coaching at Hofstra, you could do it for like a year or 2 years, and if it's not working out, you're going to be like either a phys ed teacher, or you're going to coach college or whatever. Just get a normal career.
So that was sort of like, look, we're giving it a year.
Yes.
I'll be with you for a year.
Yes.
And now look at you. Yeah. You're like, honey.
Now she supports me.
Right.
So, but would you dump her for $1 million?
No.
That's
$2 million?
That's a good answer.
No, they asked because 1 in 11 guys said they would dump the woman they're with for $1 million.
Really?
But
not a girl that goes through it with you and is in the mud with you and going through the tough times.
They might say that on like a survey that's anonymous.
Exactly.
Right now we're on public radio.
Yeah.
All right. The wife is listening.
Would you dump all your friends for $1 million?
Absolutely.
Those guys, hell with them.
Of course, no problem.
What else they ask?
The fast food one.
I don't care if they're listening. That's different.
Yeah, fast food. Would you stop eating fast food for $1 million?
Oh yeah.
The rest of your life.
I feel better about myself too.
Do you still splurge every now and then on the fast food?
Oh yeah. Fast food, like McDonald's or Burger King, whatever. Every once in a while. Not really a huge fan, but like
do you have
pizza. I'm from New York, man. We got great Italian restaurants.
So pizza is considered fast food, right?
I guess so.
There you go.
Actually, no. It's not. To me, it's not considered fast food. I'll tell you what is fast food.
Okay.
It is like Papa John's, Pizza Hut. That's fast food. But we're talking pizza. You go to a pizzeria. That's not fast food to me. Even if you get it delivered, it's still not fast food.
From a New York pizzeria.
Yeah.
What's your post-fight meal? Like the one you're like, I haven't been able to eat anything because I'm training and I need to be shredded. What's your post-fight meal?
Well, right after weigh-ins is my first meal after I been cutting weight for a while. I have steak and I have ice cream, stuff like that.
Look at your face light up.
Yeah.
Steak and ice.
Steak
Like,
and
oh.
ice cream.
Yeah.
Steak and ice cream.
Together?
Not ice cream. Not on top.
Steak a la mode. Like, oh my God, he's an animal.
For dessert, ice cream.
Middleweight champ Chris Weidman hanging out with us. So, what other hobbies you got when you're not fighting? When
You know
you're not
what?
training?
Just going back to the fast food thing. I do want to. I've never had an In-N-Out burger, and I always
Really?
hear about
You're
it.
here?
And every time I'm in Las Vegas or LA or whatever, everyone's like, "You gotta get it," and I'm like, "I'm doing it," and then it just never happens. So I got.
Should let us
I gotta
know
make that happen.
We'd
We'd
have that
have
ready
it for you.
here.
We didn't know.
Walkout song into an In-N-Out burger.
Oh
That'd
my
be
God.
amazing.
Best radio appearance ever.
Yeah.
That was just a little sample of the Heidi and Frank Show on 95.5 KLOS. Now, to get the show in its entirety, on demand, and if you want to watch the show, we webcast it every day, all you have to do is go to HeidiandFrank.com and become a premium package member. Do it right now.